Welcome back. The next spiritual practice that I'm going to share with you is muscle testing. Now, you may or you may not have heard of muscle testing before. And why would we want to do it? Especially now that we're on this pathway to moving beyond any kind of loss. So muscle testing is a way for you to check into your higher self, your subconscious. Now, most of us are aware that only 13% of our complete mind is our conscious mind. So we have a lot of things that are going on in our unconscious mind, and we don't really know how to access consciously what is happening unconsciously. So through muscle testing, we can find the answers. We can ask questions and we can find the most ideal questions for ourselves, questions and answers for ourselves. And as I said previously, the quality of your life always comes down to the questions that you are asking, the answers that they reveal, because from every answer, we will then know the right action step to take so that we can create our better everyday life. So the modality, there's about 3 or 4, even more different ways of being able to muscle testing. But I'm going to show you the most easiest way, because it takes a little while for you to build up your confidence to feel that, yes, I am receiving the right answers to the questions I'm asking. So I'm going to do it with a pendulum. So here is a pendulum, and let me just make sure I get it into the frame. Okay, so if I stand here, you can see that the pendulum is moving, and it's moving sideways and moving forward. And it's through the questions that we ask. But before we ask the questions, we need to make sure that we set ourselves up to ensure that we are ready to go. One of the first things is to make sure you're hydrated and drink water. If you're not hydrated, you may get a false positive, and we don't want that. We want to know our yes and no and maybes. And that's all you're going to get from the pendulum. Yes, no, or maybe. And it's all about making sure that you ask the questions that will give you a yes, no, or maybe. So there's no point in asking a question about, tell me the name of this, because it's not going to happen. It's going to be a yes, no, or maybe response is what you're going to receive. So I said you need to be hydrated. So let's ask that question. Am I hydrated? Okay, it's moving forward, but we haven't really checked out if that is our yes or our no or our maybe. So let's do that first. So hold it still. Show me my yes. Okay, it's moving forward. Okay, but that could also be my no. Show me my no. Aha. Now I'm not moving it. You can see the top of my hand. My no is sideways. So my yes is forward. My no is sideways. Okay. Show me my maybe. Oh, look at that. My maybe's going around in a circle. Okay. So how good is that? So for me, my yes is forward, my no is sideways, and my maybe is a circle. It may be different for you, and it doesn't matter whether it is different. All that matters is that you know your yes, your no, and your maybe. Now, I'm using a pendulum, okay? But you don't have to go and buy a special pendulum. You can use a necklace. You can use anything that you can hold up, keep still, and then have it move. So now we know my yes and my no and my maybe. We'll re-ask that question. Am I hydrated? Okay, so I'm hydrated. So that is the first question after you ask your yes, no, and maybe. And every time you do it, ask that, because things may change. Who knows? Something may have changed in your life. So always say, What? Show me my yes. Show me my no. Show me my maybe. Am I hydrated? Now, if you get a no for am I hydrated, simple. Drink some more water. It truly is that easy. Okay. From there, you will start to ask yourself some questions. Now, this is really important to practice this, right? Initially, your yes may be just a very slight one forward, okay? Show me my proper yes. See how much my uses. I've been using this practice for years, so I have a big swing to my yes. Show me the way it swung when I first started. See the difference? See how little it moves? Show me my yes now. Look at the difference, how much it does move differently. So that's important for you to know. Even if you get just a little swing, that's your yes. Don't go, oh, but Karen's really had a big swing. It's from practice. That's what it is. Now, why am I showing you this? And why do I feel this is so important for you to know? You're going to be asking yourself a lot of questions over the next few weeks. As we deep dive more and more and more, you'll be journaling your answers. You will be really doing the deep dive. And it's really good for you to be able to get your pendulum out and say, am I complete? Is there more for me to write? See, it's a yes. Have I finished for the day? It'll say no. Is there more for me to write? Is there this? Is there that? So you can continually ask yourself questions because you are here to heal from all of your past loss events. And through understanding that you are complete on that given day, you then can go, wow, I have finished this. Another reason why a great little practice is to have a little pendulum in your bag, right? Because let's face it, how often do we go shopping and we go out for one thing and we come back with 10? And you have a little pendulum in your bag and you can see something that you love. You can get it out and you can say, is this purchase ideal for me now? No. Okay, walk away, right? Do I require this purchase in my life today? Oh, yes, I do. Okay, I will buy it. And this is a great way for you to stop wasting money. And we all do it. And it's also a great way, for you to say, is it ideal for me to see so-and-so today? It's also a great way for you to put protection around yourself. And what do I mean by protection around yourself? What I mean is sometimes we have people in our life who are quite negative, who can bring our energy down. And have you ever noticed that you walk away from someone and you feel depressed or you feel, not alive compared to when you first went to them? So you can put protection around yourself. And by saying that I don't want to take on this person's energy, whatever they say will bounce off me. And you can do that quite quickly by just saying, protection around my body. I don't want to be there. And then you can check in and say, have I protected myself from that person? Am I going to take on their energy? Ooh, am I going? No, see how it went from a yes to a no? Yes, I've protected them from that person. Am I going to take on their energy? No, I'm not. So really learn this one, because there are so many times that we don't trust ourselves. And this pendulum, and it can be a necklace, it doesn't have to be a dedicated pendulum, but seriously, I think this cost me like $10. I really highly, yes, it did. Okay, thank you very much. I highly recommend that you invest in some sort of pendulum, because it really is a way, an easy way for you to find your answers, your yeses, your nos, and your maybes. So enjoy learning how to connect to your higher self, to your subconscious, through utilizing a pendulum. Enjoy.